My name is Mathew Wale from the Town of Gravenhurst. I'm part of the Septic Re-Inspection Program. So starting in the summer, we've started a few already, but we're going out now till around September. We're going to be performing the inspections. Right now, I'm responsible for all of the cottages, so anything on the waterfront, we're going around to different lakes piece by piece, and then we do all of them at once. So far, we've done Doe Lake, and I'm working on Muldrew Lake now. Well, when we visit, the first thing we do is we knock, so we see if the owner is there. Usually they're not, but if they are, then it is a big help. But we then proceed to do a visual inspection. We just look at the ground and all the piping if it's visible. And then we just go through a checklist that we have on site to make sure everything's okay. A lot of the time it's mainly just on the bed. There'll be quite a bit of grass growing up since they are cottages. So the only thing we say for that is just kind of maintain it, maybe cut it every time you go out there. Sometimes there's a few small trees beginning to grow, and we'll just get those removed because in the long run it won't be good for the septic. The main reason for Gravenhurst is for all the lake cottages, we want to prevent any pollution to get into the lake or on the properties around them, so we want to prevent that. The biggest thing would probably just be maintaining your lawn on the bed, because anything with trees or big rocks going into the bed could potentially damage it or damage it in the future, and you want to prevent that. Tank, if it is visible, we look for the lid. Lots of them so far have had screws missing, or they're just accessible, which is not good. You don't want to be able to get into the septic tank, so we make sure that the screws are on it, or if it's a concrete one, that there's no cracked lids. Mainly deal with the older ones. However, there have been some newer ones that we've just went over quickly just to make sure that they still are okay, assuming that they will be. But after every inspection, I write everything down on the checklist, and then I'll go back to the office and I'll put it into the computer. And once I'm done most of that lake, I will start to send out the letters to the cottage owners. And on that letter, there'll be a pamphlet and my business card. It'll have a bunch of commonly answered questions on that pamphlet. And then if you have any others, you can email me or call me.